Hello, 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 you guys! It is your girl Sunshine here with another one. Yes, how are you, my bros? I missed you guys. I'm so excited to be doing another reading. Welcome back to YU Tarot for readings all about you. We are doing another purpose reading where we discover what's next on your journey. So let's not waste any time. Let's get into it. So for the collective, we are doing today is the amazing Pisces. Okay, so let's get into it. So let's see, what is your overall message currently in regards to your journey, in regards to your path? What does the collective need to know? Okay, so clearly the energy that's going on this time when I'm doing these readings, it seems that everyone's kind of leveling up, okay? And I just saw 55 on the clock. So there's definitely some sort of challenge that is coming through that is going to allow you to shift and to change. And what's happening is when that comes through, it's going to be you leveling up on a spiritual aspect. So I really feel as if that you're tapping into more of your guidance, like more of your ancestors and stuff like that. Now, with this card being 16, adding up to 7, 7 for me as a reader is actually about that kind of fearful energy. When you think about the future, do you think about, within excitement and joy? Or do you think about all the things that can go wrong, all the fears, all that negative, yucky stuff? So what's happening is when you tap into that fear and that ego and that pride and all that energy, that's when you actually tap into things that allow you to change, allow you to shift, okay? Let's see, what does your ancestors want to say? I feel like some of you are not eating as much as you should be. So watch your health, boo boo. Watch your health. Okay. So we have coming through is clearly low, quite a lot. Interesting. So we have here the stag, trust and thrive. Now, when you are on a path and on a journey, a lot of times we are so used to having a materialistic thing in front of us to give us reassurance that we're doing the right thing or that we have this essence. Understand that there is times when you're not going to have that physical object to reassure you that you're going to have what you're pushing towards. Okay, it's all about you trusting and having faith that when you keep moving forward and you keep pushing through, the success automatically has to happen. It's the way that karma works. You do good, good happens. It's how it works. Yes, there's always good and bad and that happens in the world. That's how we have the balance and how you can learn from lessons. But understand that when you put time into, say example, you're putting time into a project, okay, eventually you're going to reap the benefits of that project the more that you put time into it. What happens when we think that we failed in a subject is because we put an expiry date on it. Oh, well, I spend X amount of time each and every day, so I should have this in a couple months, when really in reality you'll have it in a couple of years. Okay, so understand the difference between when your ego and your pride tells you, oh, you're gonna have it like this. Sometimes you will, sometimes you won't. Keep moving forward is the best thing that you can do for yourself. Now we have here the seer card, and it says see beyond your current situation. So whenever there's times when you feel like nothing's working out and are you really going to have success or whatever, try to understand, okay, if I'm not at the stage where I need to be, why is that? What's holding me back? What can I improve? What lesson have I not learned yet for me to go on to my next stage, onto my next journey? We have here the star ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. So when you feel stuck, not knowing what to do, want reassurance, want guides, tap into the inner you. I can't remember if I showed you guys the cards. So okay, anyways. So with this card, the star ancestor, understand that your gut and your heart will lead you down the right path, that your fear, ego, and pride will step in and make you do things that you don't really want to do. It will do things out of fear, okay? Or understand that you are a water sign. So your element is about water, okay? It's about the emotions, everything from literally just kind of in the heart space. That I look at it as that way. So understand that when you trust your voice and you trust your intuition, it's going to help you. I feel like Pisces, you have a particular way of kind of identifying the truth in situations. You have a keen kind of like tune, like you know how to get to the right frequency if you tap into it. It's one of those things where you can shift on and off. I've noticed with Pisces that I've experienced in my life through my journey. But understand that your voice, where it comes from your soul, that thing that just draws you in, your passion, that thing that pulls you, is gonna help you on your path, especially when you feel stuck. Okay. We have here the air guardian. Okay, so this is really funny because when I went to go talk about the emotions, for some reason I want to say from the neck up, and I was like, no, sunshine, that's air. So, and I didn't look at this card. So air guardian, shift your perspective. When situations happen to you, instead of looking at the negative aspect, because it really feels like this whole thing so far is about fear and ego kind of manipulating you in situations that's making you be more frustrated than you really need to be. So understand that when that energy comes through, instead of being like, example, let's just say for kicks, me doing readings, okay? So example, I scheduled to do 5 readings today, and I only did 2. Most times people will be like, oh, you're so worthless, you know, you put this goal for 5 and you didn't do it, and you lazed around and this and that, and you really should push yourself to do it. Or I could be like, hey, I know I decided to do 5. I didn't do it because I'm tired. But you know what? I still did 2. I'm still proud of myself because I'm still 2 more videos ahead of schedule. So it's all about changing your perspective, because that little voice will come in and tell you all kinds of stuff about yourself pretty much. And what sucks is it's our own inner voice that's telling us that. It's just kind of what, you know, society has trained us as, with shows and movies and people around us. So when that time comes in, the best thing you can do is, you know, be aware of that and just shift your focus. Because when you find ways to be more appreciative and have gratitude towards situations, you're going to see that your energy and your light is going to shift. Your vibration is going to shift, which is very beautiful for you, because I feel like your vibration needs a little, you know, start. I was gonna say like a kickstart, because literally they showed me a battery, and like when someone goes to start the battery, oh my god. Anyways, let's tap into this a little bit more, guys. You literally have the sun card coming through here. I wanted this card too. So you literally have the sun card coming through here. Okay, this is the ultimate happiness, abundance. This is the most happy card in the entire deck. We also have here the King of Wands coming through right afterwards. So what I love from this card is I'm really drawn to the way she is. And don't worry about the gender, guys. Okay, so I love how she just like, okay, it's the energy I feel. And I just feel like what's next on your journey is to find that way, to find that inner peace within you, to find that like, you know, like to, I know that's such a horrible example, but to find that inner peace of just being whole, being balanced, being, you know, like knowing when your fear comes in and telling it to go, you know, sit down in the corner, you know, and pushing through and guides, and just really finding that balance within yourself. With the King of Wands coming through, I feel like it's time for you to take that next level to, where is your passion? What brings you excitement? What brings you joy? What really, you know, tickles your fancy? You know, what brings that spark out of you? I really feel like there needs to be a leveling up, coming out more into your fire energy within you, your ambitions, you know, that your hobbies, the things that really bring you excitement and joy. Because it feels like you're either working too hard, and you're really caught up in your head, and you're not having enough time of play, time to have a little bit of fun. Okay, you know, like ask yourself, out of, you know, the whole week, did you do anything that was just your hobby that you just love to do? Did you do anything? Okay, let's see, what does love want to tell you? Okay, guys, no, we're not taking all those cards. That was so many cards, guys. Just a little bit. I already have so many out here. Okay, Pisces, what's going on with what does love want to teach you? Okay, okay, I'll take this card. Ooh, so we have here the 4 card coming out, the lead card. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so this is that Emperor energy. Okay, if you think about the original tarot deck, now you already have 2 major arcana cards coming out, and you only have technically 3 cards here from the tarot side. You're going to be going through major shifts and more major changes. And I just saw 1010 on the clock, so take time to research that. Which at the starting of the reading, I swear I started into that because I saw, 55 right from the start. So you definitely are making a change. What you are leading towards is becoming that leader, becoming that emperor. Okay, don't worry about gender, guys, because everyone has divine masculine, divine feminine within them. But taking that lead, okay, it's time for how can you step up? How can you step up in your life? How can you step up and lead? Okay, so it's time for you to be more of a leader. Time for you to be, because like think about the Emperor card. That's a king, okay? King that sits on his throne, okay? He knows everything, he runs everything, and he's stubborn in his energy, hopefully in a positive way. There could be, maybe Aries in your chart, but really coming through in your overall reading is a lot of fire that's kind of coming through. So I really feel like your main focus is finding something that brings you that passion, that adventure, that excitement, that joy. It just feels as if you're not really getting much of that. Let's see, what wisdom? We have here the High Priestess of Water. Okay, so you have your own element coming through here, card number 4. And look what we have here, 44. I really like the way that numerology is coming throughout your reading a lot. Because I really just feel like you're going to be going through this sinking kind of patterns. It's like when you get to this next stage, it's like things are just going to be known to you. People will be like, how did you know? And you'll be like, if I try to explain to you, you think I'm crazy. Like it's things are gonna be coming to you, and that's that next stage that you're getting to, which is very amazing. With the forest, 4 for me as a reader is actually about trust. It's about understanding that your universe, and your guides are out there protecting you. And it's time for you to trust that they are around you, whether you feel them or not. They are there. Okay, it's just there's times when we sometimes aren't paying attention to the signs because for whatever reason we don't want to see them. Okay, so I really feel here with this card coming through with the High Priestess of Water is it's time for you to get more control of your emotions. It seems as if there's something that's got your emotions kind of out of check. Now, when I look at all the cards that we have here on this spread, none of them are actually like smiling. They're all, I wish I could just turn the camera this way. None of them are really smiling. Everyone's kind of like a tough face. And then the first card coming out, she's pretty much kind of frightened in it. So I feel a sense of there's something that is caught up with your emotions where you need to kind of be more in balance with your emotions, really connect more with that. Maybe you're not really doing anything that brings out your emotions. It's just, I just feel a sense of this like very routine kind of stuck kind of energy. It's like you're not finding things that thrill you, that excite you, that brings out that energy for you. Now guys, just to close up this reading with a final message, let's see, what is the final message the collective needs to hear to close out this reading? We have here the Sword. Definitely, definitely, definitely. I really feel like your brain got you so trapped. Like if you look at this is, okay, Sword's about that air energy, okay? Which we've mentioned in the beginning of the reading. But look how there's these chains or these ropes that's like literally holding this sword from like doing what it needs to be doing. It's really wrapped up in it. Like every part of the sword that really could like have some space is like barely, you can't get out. Like if it wants to get out, it's so entangled. And I just feel as if that your mind right now is really caught up into something. It's some sort of energy. For some reason in your mind space, it's almost like I kind of feel like almost like this devilish energy where your mind has got you trapped, has got you locked. It could be a perspective, an idea, a story that you tell yourself of why you can't be successful, or why you can't be this leader, or why you can't have passion and joy, why every day has to be just like a robot in a sense. Whatever it is, because each one of you is going to be different. Right now, you need to clear that energy. Ask yourself, where did this come from? Was this an idea that I, put into my mind? Was it something that I saw on TV, or I was told when I was growing up, or, my friends always say I have to be this way? Where is this coming from? Because when you take the time to understand the inner dialogue you've been telling yourself, this story that you tell, and that you can write a new one. Oh, honey, 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 your life gonna change. Guys, we are gonna leave it at that. I do wish you all the best. Until next time, it's your girl Sunshine. Deuces. Oh my God. Thank you guys for all the love and support. Remember to hit that bell so you're always keeping up with the latest. Check out YU Tarot for all readings all about you. Social media. We got Instagram, a website, Facebook, you name it, we got it. Listen, honestly, I started YU Tarot so seekers can have a source for readings all about them, where they can learn to prosper through love and light and find wisdom that they are seeking. Now, it can be in just one word that I say, or it can be the whole damn video. Thank you all for the love and support. I really appreciate it. See you in the next one.